Thanks, AJ. And now to some developing news. The parents of Clovis teenager Dylan Noble are set to receive $2.8 million from the city of Fresno. Noble was killed 2 years ago after being shot 4 times by police officers. KC24's Bailey Miller live from his memorial at Shields and Armstrong. And Bailey, you talked to a legal analyst about this historic case.
Yes, our legal analyst says the big price tag laid out right here in this settlement is what is a big admission of guilt by the city. But take a look, meanwhile, at this memorial for Dylan Noble. It's still going strong, especially today.
Let me see both your hands.
Body cam video shows a Fresno police officer pointing a firearm at 19-year-old Dylan Noble. Noble walks towards him and appears to grab for his waist. That's when the officer shoots him. And then again when he was already on the ground, unarmed. The city's Office of Review later finding that the shooting was not within the department's policy.
There is an agreed upon final settlement.
And on Thursday, the city announced the settlement at their city council meeting. Noble's father receiving $1,290,000, while Noble's mother received $200,000 more.
It really depends on the relationship that the plaintiffs, the parents, had with their child.
Our legal analyst David Muggeridge says the possible reason for the difference could depend on parental relationship. Muggeridge says the age of the individual and future aspirations may have been a factor. Other provisions of the settlement pertain directly to the Fresno Police Department. They say from now on, all sworn members will undergo additional training on high-risk traffic stops. They're also reviewing procedures for deploying canines. And lastly, all department shotguns and rifles will be equipped with a sling to allow officers to transition to a less lethal alternative.
If there is a win in this case, beyond the money, this is it, because this really helps focus on the problems that may have caused this to begin with.
And our legal analyst also added that Noble's parents must have had everything to do with these settlement changes with the Fresno Police Department, and they say this is a way for them to make sure their son does not die in vain. Live in Fresno, I'm Bailey Miller, KC24, local news that matters.